Well, here's the next kingdom. I was recently created because I didn't have any militia, and the people that served this kingdom were serving the one previously, but now they're served this one. And the story that I have between them, that's the daughter, is the one that controls this army. So yeah, the daughter is against her own father, and you'll be seeing them very soon. And this the infantry units, and they are from the Brick Warriors. Their outfits before were from like the how do you say that? I don't have the figures on me right now. They're in a box. I could just pause and edit and everything, but I won't go do that right now because it's like 5 a.m. Yeah, I didn't do the video early like I was supposed to. Those guys are the ones that like fire the controls in the Death Star. Those guys with the big weird helmets. They use those guys' body, and then like the shadow like Royal Guard. But now they're just using like police officers' outfits, and you can see like they're like police like badge in the leg, and that's no problem. Just use your imagination. And they're called the Shadow Militia. Now to the next unit from that kingdom. Well, if you didn't guess it from last video for showing in that part, this Shadow, I always forget their name. Like the Shadow Guards. These guys called the Shadow Guards, let's say. They're infantry. From like a Star Wars battle pack and everything that come with like the gray stormtroopers. I think that was the only pack these guys and the gray stormtroopers came from. You got the Shadow Guards and their powers. I'm gonna say their powers. The guys in the background do not have powers. These guys does. These guys here are just like very skilled fighters, more dangerous than regular soldiers. And these guys here just control shadows, basically. If it's nighttime or there's like shadows anywhere, just be sure to watch your back, because those guys can hide in the dark and hide in shadows. Basically perfect assassins, but their duty is just to protect the princess of their kingdom. Alright, now I'm going to be going with the next unit of this kingdom. So let me place these guys there. Well, my friends, now time for the next part. And this was like kind of hard to redo because some of the things have been changed in the past, so I haven't really like regrouped them and everything. But yeah, let's start with this. You see these two guys here. These guys were soldiers that used to serve the king from the last kingdom that you guys saw, and they went to the side of the princess when she left left the faction, when she created her own faction secretly that her father didn't even notice. And these guys were her first militia that joined her, including the guards from behind, and these two as well. And then her personal guard that always was by her side is this guy right here. He's in the orc armor from Lord of the Rings. And the sad thing is, one time I stepped on this, I think, or something, and like one of these pieces like down there broke. So I broke the other part for it to be a look-alike. I didn't know where that piece went, and I could actually have super glued it back, but oh well. He's using one of those CMS like shields, and he's wielding a black axe. I never really ever gave him a power. And this guy here, his power is ice. And this guy, you say like, wait, that's Zane. And no, it's not really Zane. This is somebody else with his outfit. But he does use ice with this weapon from the other ninja. Yeah, and this guy doesn't have powers. This one doesn't have powers. This one is like the mother of Lloyd, I think. And yes, this is from the keychains. Oh well, I used the last money that I have in that. And it was worth it because I do like this character. And she's like the archer for this kingdom. And because they really don't have archers in this kingdom. You want to, you can just like pretend there's multiple with imagination and everything. But yeah, I'm just showing what the army is made of right now. You can like pretend there's like multiple of them and everything, of course, because it's all about imagination. But you guys want to like show a giant army, you need like multiple of those guys and then like create actual archers for these guys and everything. That could be something I do in the future of the stormtroopers. The regular white stormtroopers, turn them into archers and turn them to like spear infantry as well. Like 4 of them archers and 4 of them infantry, and probably the clones I have to some of those too, or just like create a different army completely with them. Alright, and now I'm gonna show the princess in the same picture video and everything. Oh, that's not the princess, get out of here. And yes, it is this girl. And her power is also shadow. Because her troopers here, these 2 troopers have shadows, and she took the shadow power as well. And because she's the daughter of her father that you saw before, she also wields fire, but she rarely uses it. Let me go look back for you guys for this thing to focus on her. For you guys to see the like printing. I mean, black figurines like this dark printing here is pretty bad. I gotta say so myself. Guys, it's hard to see it in regular lighting. You can still see it, but in this bright light pointing at everything here in this close range, like you can see it better. Alright, the next part will show you guys everything in formation, even though you guys already see like how few it is. And oh well, let's go. Well, here's your image of everybody. And this girl here, I decided to give her like shadow powers as well. Just because. But yeah, her power is mainly focus of seeing better in the dark, and like shooting arrows into shadows, and it appears in all the side. So her arrows are basically shadow shots instead of being like fire and everything. But yeah.